Ya, foto.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to discuss a topic that is quite close our daily lives, namely common barriers to excellence among students. Although we know the excellence is important for physical and mental health, in reality, not all students do it regularly. There are various reasons that become obstacles, and ranging from being busy studying, lack of facility to lack of motivation. In this presentation, we will see what these barriers and how to overcome them so that we can live healthier and more balanced life. Before that, my name is Mutia Nurul Ainun with my class NPM 124, and here's my friends.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Noval Akram, NPM number 170.
My name is Dari Mayuda, was at last number NPM 129.
So thank you for my friends to introduce yourself, and next my friend will start the presentation.
Number 1, material review, overview. Number 1, background. 2, goal and benefit. 3, analysis result. 4, discussion. 5, question. 6, conclusion. 7, data collection technique. 8, closing. Next is background. Common barriers for students to exercise are lack of time, social alienation, lack of energy, lack of will, fear of injury, lack of skill, and lack of resources such as rational facility and sport equipment. Other factors that are also barrier include academic commitment, inadequate accessibility, cost, feeling of incompetence, and perception of physical exhaustion. Next.
Next is tujuan dan manfaat. The objective. One is definitively key barriers, providing solution recommendation. The last is raising awareness of the importance of physical activity. Next is benefit. Is number 1 is raise awareness about the importance and how to overcome personal challenges or such as lack of confidence or time management. The number 2 is provide access to more engaging and relevant experience methods. The last is help overcome personal barriers to experience. Next is the question. Question number 1 is, what are the main factors preventing students from playing sport at stadiums, at sports at school? Sorry. Question number 2 is, in the context of weather, how do you involve environmental factors influence student interest in sport? Question number 3 is, what impact does a lack of self-confidence have on students' ability to practice in sport activity? The last question is, how to ensure students' attention and engagement during physical education lesson. That's all. Thank you. Next.
And next, data collection technical. Data collection was conducted through structured interview with 5 participants. Data were analyzed thematically to identify patterns and themes related to common barriers to exercise among students. And next, analysis result. Number 1, physical and environmental barrier. Frequency all respondents. And 2, facilities and infrastructure. 3, weather. 4, lack of confidence. And 5, less interesting learning. And next, discussion. Common barrier for students to exercise include lack of motivation, negative perception of exercise, and lack of support from the environment. Lack of motivation can be caused by laziness, lack of friends to exercise with, or feelings or inferiority due to physical difference between students. Negative perception of exercise can also be a barrier, as some students consider exercise boring or unimportant. Lack of support from the environment, such as lack of sport facilities or lack of attention from parents, can also reduce student interest in exercising. Thank you.
Next is conclusion. The biggest obstacles come from internal factors of the student themselves, followed by teacher factors, curriculums and facilities and instructors. External obstacles such as parental support and the environment also play a role, but not as big as internal and school factors. Efforts to and provide adequate facility, and teacher training are the keys to overcoming these obstacles. That's all from me and my friend. Before that, thank you to my friend who has presented the material in today's presentation. I apologize if there are many mistakes, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.